Three, two. Man, look. Y'all don't understand the word grind. Y'all do not understand the word grind. Like, I literally had to wake up at 6 o'clock, work 9 hours, make it down to downtown Winston-Salem, North Carolina, at 301 North Main Street, at the EBS Suites, Executive Suites. Did 2 podcasts live. Did another podcast virtual. Come home, ate dinner, kissed my baby, all that. She's back there asleep. Then get back on the phone, back on YouTube, back on Facebook Live, and then do 2 more interviews. That is what I'm talking about. Promise Mangum, out here grinding. This is what it is. It is the Pop-Up Podcast. Hey. When I mean you have to work, if you want to get your dream going, you got to work to get your dream going. That's all I'm saying. So, tonight, I got somebody. I'm not from H-Town, but they do represent the same coast I'm from, the Third Coast. That's what it is. The Third Coast. You know what it is. I'm from Florida. He's from Texas. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, what up, world, man? This is your boy, hip hop artist, rapper, Skood Due, straight out of H-Town, Fifth Ward, Texas, all black, 20% Mexicans. You know how we do it.
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time for people who didn't hear that. Say that one more time so people for people who didn't hear that.
Man, Fifth Ward, Texas, all black, 20% Mexicans, man. You know how we do it.
Hey, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Damn right.
Look, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and be real. Go ahead and I want you to start off with your backstory, where you're at now, and then we'll get into some only Southern stuff that we know.
All day. Well, shit, my backstory, man. I come up out of Fifth Ward, man. You know, just it's a crazy little neighborhood, man. But I grew up with both my people, my parents were there. Fell in love with music real early in life, but I wasn't that. I was a little shy when I was younger, so when I got older, and started freestyling around a lot of my friends and people, that like to freestyle, I was the one that everybody would like. They were like, man, hey, man, you need to really do something. So I took people advice when I started recording, and from there I started writing songs and. I got invited to a couple of shows, open mics, and then we had a little, still my boys today. We had a little group called Grown Men Status. We grouped up and we started doing things like that, rocking car shows and rocking block parties, things of that nature. So I was inspired by Michael Jackson, man.
Really?
Michael Jackson for sure.
Really,
Yeah, that's my favorite. Love music. And Tupac, Biggie, of course, Eminem, Lloyd Banks, 50 grind. So you got to grind, man. If you like 50, man, 50 went from a rapper to a movie director, and more and more and more, So I've been listening to 50 on this. Yeah, man, it's not that good, man. I've been rapping now about 10 years. Right now I'm working on my mixtape, Jack Robinson. I'm gonna drop that in drop this for spring break. It's gonna probably be like about 12 songs and everything. I might be performing somewhere in North Carolina for the All-Star thing. I don't know if you would let me know what's up with that.
For real. Well, I guess if you're talking about the All-Star, it's time for me to do a shameless plug. You can catch Promise Mangum and the Pop-Up Podcast in conjunction with Ross Singh Clothing Company at the first, maybe the only, but the first Blacklist Party, February 16th, 2019, at the Legacy Center, hosted by me, Promise Mango, and a bunch of other friends who are coming down. So I definitely think you should make your way up here. For real.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So you said Michael Jackson
Yeah.
is influential. Now I know a lot of people, a lot of rappers. I don't know them personally, but as far as like culture-wise, especially like when I grew up, it was heavy Cash Money, heavy Screwed Up Click. Like it was just heavily influenced where I'm from.
Yeah.
And you still said Michael Jackson. Why is that?
Because Michael, man. Okay, I love all that. Cash Money, SUC, DJ Screw, you know, Lil Kiki, Outkast, you know, all that. T.I., Scarface. But Michael, man, was just unique. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing, when it comes to music, there's nothing else you're going to ever see like Michael Jackson.
Now is it
You know,
is it just the music side, or is it the business side as well? Because Michael's very, very, very influential when it came to his business. Like he really understood the music business, and I mean understood it. Like, so are you more impressed with his ability to take? Because he was talented, but were you more impressed of the take of his understanding of the music business, and you don't know it yet until you got a little bit older or whatever, or was it just a whole flat out, hey, he's a musician, he knew what he was doing, and that's all it was.
I can say when I was younger, it was more Michael Jackson, how bad he was with the music. But like you say, as I got older, and just see how he lived out his, like he really lived out his dream all the way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All the way, all that shit he imagined in his brain and he dreamed about, he brought it to life. And I said, God bless his soul. He was still trying to get the message out, through his music, through interviews and or whatever. Any way he could, he tried to slide something in there for you if you pay attention. So, it's more than just the music with Mike, man. He's a great person, man. And I just think that's the person besides James Brown that you should look up to for music.
Gotcha. Definitely. So, with that being said, as a style, as your style, how do you how do you label your style? Like, cause, and I had this argument earlier. We are a little bit older. Hip hop has always been a young cat's game.
Yeah.
And the transition from, hey, we're 15, 16, 17, 18, whatever the case is, it's not that anymore. It's just not. It's like hip hop has grown to a mecca of, I'm 30, so I'm going to listen to stuff at 30. I will probably listen to a little bit of the young stuff. I may not understand all of it or whatever the case is. I may get mad, like a nurse or whatever. But I think there's still a huge opportunity that no one is really taking heed of, or saying like, yo, if I just stick with this target, I know for a fact I still got fans for another 10 years or 20 years or whatever the case is. The only person we really seen do that is maybe a Nas, maybe a Jay-Z, maybe a E40, maybe a Too Short, maybe a Scarface. How do you see that as far as your targeting is concerned? Because I mean, first off, I don't know how old you are, but like,
I'm 30.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I said two Scarface Nas, but I say Kendrick Lamar. I feel like Kendrick Lamar is the next, not Tupac in a way, but he got an influence, got a hell of a message, And I love J. Cole, no disrespect to J. Cole, but it's just Kendrick, yeah, like he got a little more nuts. You know what I'm saying? You know, straight up.
Gotcha.
You know, yeah. So
So you're gonna give it to Kendrick?
I give to Kendrick for the young rappers now. You know, but
Yeah.
Scarface, man, can't see my face, man.
Yeah.
You know, Nas, of course, Jay-Z, of course. You know, um, I'm a lover of Eminem. You know, he a hell of a listener.
He is.
You know, yeah, I'm bad. And, you know, what's that?
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
what's that? Hey, those that, you know, was happening.
Yeah.
Still happening. You know, Red Man. You know,
Red.
bad.
It's crazy that you said that because Red. Like I said, there's a lot. It's been a lot of just rappers from generation when I was growing up as a teenager and looking at dudes who were like 25, 3, whatever, now like 4, 45, whatever, and are still rapping, like still killing it as far as lyrics and stuff like that. Redman has to be one of the most underrated rappers that I know right now, who still do stuff, who understood his target, who understands his target, and is still just like, I'm gonna do what I do, this is what it is, this is how I'm living, and I still, going to wake up a day and still, do this stuff because I love it. And I'm talking about he's in for like 25, 30 years now. Like about 20 years. I'll say 20 years.
Yeah.
20, 25 years, whatever the case is. Busta Rhymes is another one. But I mean Busta, yeah, like he just lyrically has just killed and understood the business of it too, but just killed as far as like when it comes to just pure, this is hip hop, this is what it is, but it's not necessarily, okay, it's hip hop, but it's just boom bap, or it's hip hop and it's just southern, gangster swag or whatever, or whatever the case is. Like Buster has changed his format so many times, or had the ability to like I said, morph to wherever it needs to be for him to get the message out. Do you feel like you're something like that as well, or do you?
Yeah, man, I think my sister tells me all the time. She said, if you never get the fight on my style, she's like, you're not saying it out and you hear so many records in your head, so when you rap, you might kind of like a regular when he first started. You sound like this to me. But I do it all, man. Get it, get people, get you singing, everything. I just get the music. Like I can't.
Yeah. I mean, like that. It's still in the genre of musical cases. I think there's more money put behind it now, just for the simple fact of it's been so profitable. Therefore, they're just putting out a lot of stuff. But to really have somebody in the corner and be like, look, this is still hip hop. This is lyricism. I said, Kendrick Lamar, who very lyrical. And I'm not talking about, hey, we're a little bit lyrical. It's like I got bars, like you need this or do you need this? This is bars. I got you. Yeah, you can't mess with that. So that's awesome for chat. Go ahead.
I think people are, like we grew up, figure out what somebody was saying.
Yeah.
People don't want to think. They just want people to start playing like, the rest of the going to get that simple.
I know. I was saying I think when you start thinking like unless you're like really in the game like that. Like for me, I listen to Wu-Tang, like Cream and Triumph, and I listen to Cream Triumph a couple times this week, and each time it's like I learn a little bit new about it. It's like I really understand it. And remember, this came out in '97 now. You know what I'm saying? 97, 20 years ago. Like I'm a little kid. Yeah, listen to the beat. Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. 10 years ago, listen to it. Oh, okay, I kind of see talking about boom, boom. Today, it's like, oh man, these are dropping. I don't really understand what they're trying to say back in the day. And then like right because there were only 27, 28 probably back then. So it's like that time frame of hip hop was pure. If you want to say because it still is. You gotta find it. But then with mainstream, when they putting it like that, you really had to think about it. You really had to gain knowledge and stuff. Do you think Houston has stuff like that? Now I know personally, yes, but it comes from stories. So it's not necessary as far as like a cryptic type of okay, we got these lyrics or whatever, but you got to figure it out. Like when it comes to Houston music and the whole movement like that, it was like I got a story to tell. This is what I did, this is what happened, this is what I went through, and this is how A came in, or B how it went down. What are your thoughts on that?
I was in the same. I could say, and people are like, you need to really see people. Most times we like to finish and be we do a lot about cars like today. A lot of like fast and cars. Like now, you have to you know, yeah. I was thinking about crazy, you know, this young man, you know, and you got some girl. I was like, depending on you listening on Houston, you know, movement. I think Houston has, man, Houston a lot of talent, man.
It does.
Yeah,
It does. I mean,
Houston has a lot.
this is going to go off on a tangent. One of, no, I about two of the greatest artists from Houston that I look at on Instagram, on and you know, various other social media platforms. I'm sorry, a Chameleonaire and Paul Wall, because yes, their music was good back in that. And I said I still can't throw it down with them, but business behind of what they did, how they transformed that to this is what I'm doing now. Chameleonaire, because he's a resident over at the whatever institute that is, or whatever, and not like I'm just doing whatever. He's like a venture capitalist, and like, yo, what in the world? Like, this is some real like heavy smart stuff. Do you think everybody's getting that wave of, you know, I have I'm using hip hop for this or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and the thing is for them to maybe leave hip hop alone for that. You know, still be our culture, but to make distance themselves from the music and making the music business to go into other venture capitalists or these other ventures or whatever, and really start to filter itself.
I'm so totally with whatever somebody can do better that shit. I mean, the music is, you know, I can do the people who I can break off and you know what the you know, man, I'll take some don't you know, I need to know, you know, let me fine, you know, we need a, like a, you know, I don't probably know that I'm better than that. Like, you know, you can that thing, that's the way I'm raised. A lot of people don't need it.
But I think that's the question that I get at is, do you think that hurts the culture of hip hop when some prominent, you know, prominent artists decide to leave it, they like totally to sue something else, and then it's like they may not, you know, on catalog that is like, hey, I use rap or whatever, and how people say like, oh, they fell off in real cases. You know, you think that hurts because I know one big case I can make is Trinidad James. Trinidad James had quote unquote one hit as far as you know pop. But Trinidad James also in 2018 is a very, very, very influential. I don't want to say marketer, but he knows his craft, knows sound, he understands trade. Does that hurt the music side for him not be in music heavy, even though he did drop an album or EP or whatever? But since it's not mentioned or since it's not talked about as much, does it still hurt in the long run as a culture? Or you think, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
because
that was being an artist and yeah, it was just crazy because there are a lot of entrepreneurs who know that in Houston, you know, scenario, whatever, who use rap, or, you know, maybe rap a little bit what the case is, but they back when they did back in Rio for 5 or whatever, and flipped to doing more of the entrepreneur type deals, stuff like that. So you know, that's cool to have an insight on that. So now we're going to get to a 5 round. 5 round is 5 questions, 4 questions or something like that. I'm first done and you answer. First question: are you on Chris Sharp? Are you on Chris Shopping?
Oh, I'm glad to like over there.
Just be real. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my so that's more Chris than just game preferences. Q1 for first quarter. What are your goals? Q1.
I know. Second goal, I mean, mainly be more goals. You got to be the first one to do your mind goes
Definitely. Last question. If you work with any artist or anybody in music, anybody, who that one person be that you think take you to that next level?
I want to do it.
Is it drink? Gotcha. That's what I'm about. So, like I said, I went from a sprint, because usually, so only less or 15 minutes, and we actually at minute 28. Like I said, so great conversation, bro. Go ahead and let people know your total, so yeah.
on every so you Skood Due, you know, me, I got like this, okay? I'm on your maybe, so that's how to do it. That got explained earlier, man. So,
Most of the rest of like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interviews. Now,
yeah.
I still got to my homie, dress for Rossing the Anton Molecular Party. This for that. Sorry, in Charlotte, X, fonts, because each thing, you know, and oh my, I ain't too doing our podcast. This right here from us. So I want to thank everybody for the show. I want to thank you for being shown. For your patience on throws and all that. It's tough, that's what it is, man. Hey, we have these.